John the Baptizer referred to the one whom he could not even untie his sandals. Pontius Pilate said, "Look, the man." The world defines being a man with its own definition. Those definitions are not beneficial to anyone, and they're not reality. Because the only real man that ever really stepped foot on this earth is Jesus Christ. Now, what did Jesus do to show that he was a real man? Well, he came down to this earth and was obedient to his Father. He would never go beyond what God said. Unlike Adam, who proved to be unmanly, because God is the one who made men, and therefore to be a man you have to be approved by God. And Jesus, as he told him, "I only came here to tell you what God commanded me to tell you." Jesus was not a jealous person because of other people's accomplishments. There were ones who the apostles said, "Well, here, these people over here expelling demons, and they're not with us." What did Jesus say? Well, if they're not against you, they're for you. Whereas we find men today, they get very jealous if they see another man has something they don't have. They show how unmanly and how weak they are. Jesus showed that a real man serves others. And Jesus did that many times over. When he had the crowd of 5,000 and 4,000, what was his concern? Well, they've been with me all this time. I don't want them to leave and give out on the road. We got to feed them. He worked hard preaching the message, trying to help people to gain and attain to a truth that leads to eternal life. And then when it came time for him to give his life, he could have got himself out of the situation, but he was the man. He stood up under the pressure and gave his life. He didn't judge people by appearance. He wasn't weak like that. People that go around racially trying to demean other people and all this kind of thing, it shows that they're weak people. They are weak in mind. They cannot reach the standard of being manly. Jesus set that standard, and that standard looks at people not what's on the outside, but only what's on the inside. Jesus showed what a real man is. And so a husband, he would love his wife as Christ loved the congregation. That's being a man. And so even though we cannot be perfect like Jesus, making him our model, making him the one that is our example of a man, will help us to continually achieve to be a real man. You can't look at what the world's talking about, but you want to be a real man? Focus on Jesus.